All right. We are up. We are live. Spreaker family, we are up. We are live. Facebook, we are up. We are live. It's going down. I want to apologize to the family that is on the G&J time on the G&J to get the black signal, because there's going to be a bunch of black signals going off because we got a busy August, right? So next week we got Brother Wakesa coming. I'm going to announce that. I got all his particulars and I spoke to him. We're going to have him here in the city. It's going to be some major building going on, right? This is going to be a life-changing event. We have the African Village Festival going down, celebrating Aganju with the Prince with the Prince presentation. It's going to be popping off, right? Then in the week after that, we got the Marcus Garvey Festival, family. And what I'm striving to do, right? We got kale growing. We got lettuce growing. We got peppers growing. We got herbs growing. We got cucumbers growing. So the goal for the Marcus Garvey Festival is to provide a salad, right? A salad that the community can eat. We're going to have some other stuff there too. But a salad that the community can eat, that it has been grown by our young people. Now, I challenge anybody anywhere, right? To be able to even say some shit close to that, right? For the Marcus Garvey Festival. We're taking Marcus Garvey's principles and we are bringing them to life, and you will eat at the Marcus Garvey Festival from the work of the hands of some of the young people that possibly may be sitting in the room with you. We know at least Cleve gonna be there. Listening to a former President General of the UNIA as we sit down and we eat a salad that was grown by young people in our community. Where they doing it like that at? You know what I'm saying? Please help me. Columbus, as hard as it is sometimes, we got it going on. Right here in the Midwest, we got it going on. So we got a lot of announcements. I need to let y'all know that the lines are open. 614-556-4535. I'm giving people time to get here because I just sent up the black signal. I'm waiting for the League of Extraordinary People, the Congregation of the Mighty, to gather. Call in line. Lines are open. We will pour libation. We're gonna do a libation piece, and also I want to say Happy Comedic New Year, right? And we're gonna talk about that just a little bit. Maybe we might get some people to call in that are experts in that. And if I was thinking last night when I was in the class, I would have had Elder Tony call in so that we could have a discussion, or even if Sister Roni is out there, if you want to call in and talk about the Comedic New Year, by all means, feel free to do that. All right? So I'm posting that up right there. I need to post it up on. Shouts out to Brother Patar Ra. How you doing today, sir? Happy Comedic New Year to you. All right, it's the beginning. We are in the 5 days. These are the 5 celebratory days that will happen at the end of every year, where on each day, one of the major deities was born. Yesterday, Asar was born. Today, in some systems, they would say Set was born. In other systems, they would say Aset was born. In other systems, they would say Heru, the elder, or Heru was born. But the fact of the matter is, right, that this is one of our holidays, right? This is one of our sacred times, right? So this is, right? We're celebrating this, right? We're looking at this. We're going to be meeting today and we're going to be talking about some of this and how it affects us. So this holiday, and I'm going to show you how science and mythology mix. We're going to, you know what I'm saying, how science and mythology mix, right? So, a circle is 360 degrees. And if we're working with a 360 degree circle, it's a beautiful thing. But if we're working with a 360 day, day, 360 day year is problematic. Why? Because we fall off by 5 days and a quarter every year, which means that in 20 years, we will be 125 days off. So this means that we will miss a season, almost a season and a quarter. So that means winter will be popping up, you know what I'm saying, earlier than we thought. Summer, you know what I'm saying, would be shorter than we thought. The weather would switch and stuff, sort of like stuff that's going on now. So it kind of make you wonder if we are measuring how we are going around the sun properly. Greetings. Who is piloting Gye-Nyame Journey this morning? All right. So, how myth and science combine. So, our ancestors noticed that the days was falling off. So what do? They come up. What's up, Brother Anubis? They come up with a process, right, by which they can introduce to the people 5 more days to bring the year into balance. And the way that they did it was they introduced these days as the birthdays of deities that was popping off during that time. So you had the birth of Asar, you had the birth of Heru the Elder, you had the birth of Nebhat, right? Nebhat. You had the birth of Aset, you had the birth of Set. Now, people argue about the order, right? People argue about the order, and that's cool. But the most important thing was that the days were laid so that the year would be balanced. Shouts out to Miss Navita Nelson. I am great. Yo, Sister Navita. Okay, Sister Navita piloting too. So we got 2 people piloting Gye-Nyame Journey. So it's going down here today, family. We about to do this toast. I'm giving people time because I just sent out the black signal. I'm waiting for the congregation of the mighty to gather. So I'm just talking about the Comedic New Year just a little bit of stuff that I know, right? Yeah, I know y'all like, Brother Hatim, you're not even that comedic, right? But you got to start somewhere, right? So I was really, really into the comedic piece for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm black. Let's just put that. I'm black. I'm blackity black, the black. I'm black man. You know how you know this stuff, Hatim? Because I'm black man. God damn it. I send up the black sin. I know it's black man. I'm black man. Sitting in the black cave right now as we speak. Dispensing justice, defending people against this sense of white inferiority where they feel they have to kind of try to destroy everything that we do. All right, ladies, y'all need to put on shea butter. Excuse me, it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Y'all got on shea butter? Y'all brush your teeth? Yes. All right, y'all need to pick out some clothes. Okay. All right. Did you wear that already? It's dirty, Sash. You can't wear that. I mean, I could wash it. Okay. Well, I don't know. We might not have enough time because I can't get up and do it. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Why are you putting that back in the bag with clean clothes, Sasha? It's dirty.
Because it was in the bag.
Okay, I don't know why y'all did that.
I didn't put it in the bag.
And you got stuff on the side of your face. Real life here, family. All right, so here we go. Now, I want to welcome you first to Gye-Nyame. Why is the camera moving all of a sudden? To Gye-Nyame. I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty, and this is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. We don't do radio no more, but ladies. Hold on, what's going on? My son was down here sneaking on the computer, obviously. Let me go on and fix this real quick.
Please. You in trouble. They already plan on. Is you already drinking water?
No, I ain't drink the water yet. So here we go. You are now. I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty, and you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Is that dirty, Gina? I need to put an iron on that. Of course, you know this is Daily Toast, and this is a Heart of a Simple production. have to put on shorts up under that, baby. Alright, here we go. Grab your glass. Grab your water. It's going down. Stop moving, camera.
Mr. Titty.
Drink your water. Go wash your face. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath into some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now lift your glass and sip some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass and go some water. Just lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Oh, now move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Now move your body, drink some water. Now move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. This is the most important part. Now raise your glass and toast those ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast our ancestors. Now raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Now move your body, drink some water. Now raise your glass and drink some water. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Let me do it right. Breathe, live, move, drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Break down, break down, break down. Alright, here we go, family, here we go. Sending shots to all those people who have been ordering and picking up the Daily Toaster shirt. You know what I'm saying? Family is going. Make sure you get yours. People looking good on them. Sister Navita, shouts out. Sister Roni, shouts out. Sister Cynthia, shouts out. I mean, we got people picking it up. Elder Bowie, shouts out. I mean, we got people just picking them up like, brother, I tell him, let me get the shirt. Let me support you. All right, and the whole piece is, family, because this right here is our ritual. This is our process. This is us nation building on a daily basis. Now, what I know y'all like, brother Hatim. What you taking? This
That's
is
too much. And it makes you poop.
Yep, and it makes you poop. This is bentonite. So I've been hearing about bentonite, right? Well, actually, I've been seeing it in the health food stores for a long, long time, right? It was actually one of the first health food products that actually hit the market, right? And one of the things that I wanted to do is, before I suggest that anybody on Gye-Nyame journey do anything, you want to sit up here or something? Come on. Come on. Before I suggest anybody do anything on Gye-Nyame journey, I do it first. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. If you use what? Yeah, but I'm gonna have to scoot this out. You want to be on too? All right. All right. So we gonna be joined by the Gye-Nyame ladies.
Ow! Hurt my leg.
So
Why is your camera?
see, y'all need to tell me when y'all gonna be on. When y'all up like this, y'all need to let me know that y'all gonna be on, so that I can go and make arrangements, because I could put the camera in a way where it could get y'all. And I don't.
It's slipping out of something.
Yeah, it's slipping and falling, man.
Like a slip and fall challenge.
All right, there we go. All right. So, come on, Mosh. Come on. Come around. Come around the cord, lady. Right here. Right here.
Just don't.
All right. So, I'm being joined by the Gye-Nyame ladies. We're going to have to drink our water and do the toast. I can't remember what I was talking about. What? You got your water? Get your water.
Miss Navita's.
Yep. Wow, you learning how to... Girl, you can't be wasting that all on my stuff. That cup, that glass is too big. Brother Kwame, he said, "K Gina, what's 25 squared?" He's Gina. He asked you what's 25 squared.
165.
What?
165.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. She got on a Daily Toast. Yep, she got on a Daily Toast shirt. Yep. All right, man, y'all got me hot up in here. All right, so like I said before, I suggest that anybody take it. This helps detox the body as much as the body can be detoxed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just try to sell this shit saying the detox, but this helps clear out a lot of the extra stuff that's in the digestive tract. So it slides down and it covers and it pulls stuff, and it helps bring all of the stuff out of your system. So this is something I think will go good with the DE, the diatonomous earth, right? At first you do the diatonomous earth, like for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks or whatever. Then you come and you finish off with this. What's the name of that product? It's called Detox. This is by Great Plains. But if you go to a health food store and you ask them for bentonite, right, they're going to show you a big white box, and you're going to be like, man, I've been seeing this white box forever, especially if you've been going to health food stores for a long time, because these boxes have been around for forever. You're going to be like, wow. So, all right, ladies, what we need to do is we need to drink the water. So y'all remember on Gye-Nyame Journey, we teach that there's only 4 things that you have to do to stay healthy. 4 things that you have to do to keep the doctor up out your face, right? The first one is breathing. Proper breathing. Breathing through the nose, down to the belly, and every now and then holding the breath. Right? We got something called the Ashe breath that we teach to help with that. And then also there's other breathing techniques out there, rhythmic breathing and all that. You know what I'm saying? So there's people out here already know this, and a lot of this. And what's crazy, what's blowing my mind is there's a lot of basic diseases and ailments that people are having because their body lacks something as basic and as simple to get as proper oxygen. You know, being inside these buildings, being inside these man-made caves, right? Because that's basically what a house is. Don't you waste it on my...
No. The mommy won't be happy because that's for decoration.
Shouts out to Brother Shaka. All right, oh, let me go and post this up. So, the point that I'm trying to make is, family, listen up. Listen up. There's a lot of diseases that are caused by us not properly breathing, right? Then the next one is proper intake of water. Drinking proper water, right? Not that sink water. Pop don't count. Kool-Aid don't count. Juice don't count. Water. A lot of us are running around here dehydrated and don't even know it because we able to kind of fool our bodies and drink stuff like coffee like myself or teas and stuff like that. Brother Kwame said, Gina, 25 squared is 625. He trying to teach you your squares. So now you're getting of age. So now you're going to have to go through Brother Kwame's process and learning how to square in less than 3 seconds. See, this is the type of experience you have when you have a tribe. See, I got a brother that's a mathematician that's teaching my children different little secrets, mathematics secrets, right? I mean, this is what tribe is about, family. All right, so now, the next one, of course, is the water. Make sure we drinking water. A lot of us walk around here dehydrated. We don't even know we dehydrated, and we get sick. So we have all types of ailments because our bodies start breaking down because our body is extracting, because the body key goal is survival. So it's going to start breaking down different aspects of your body in order to get the water that it needs. Sister Cynthia says, tea doesn't count with herbs cultivated. See, nope, tea don't count. Water. This is why I ain't saying drink your tea. Hell, the song would be a perfect commercial for get ambrosia. No, water. You know what I'm saying? Water above everything. You know how back in the 90s say MOB? I'm saying WOE. Water over everything. You understand what I'm saying? Water over everything. Get your water. Only thing that you need to do more than water is breathe. And breathing properly. So those are two. That's step 2. Y'all got it? Water over everything. Get your water, family. A lot of your family members that are suffering from diabetes, certain other ailments, and a lot of those they call them immunodeficient I can't remember. Immuno something diseases, those diseases that are, because I want y'all to start thinking about this, family. A lot of our people are suffering from diseases that are a result of the immune system attacking the body. Proper breathing and water are 2 major things that you can do to help counteract that. Let me say, I mean, not the medicine that the doctors are giving us, not the medicines that they're charging us out the wazoo for, autoimmune disease. Thank you, Sister Cynthia. See, my tribe is incredible. Hey, when y'all get y'all shirts, please take a picture and post it up. Please take a picture and post it up. All right, cool. Brother Lumala just sent me a signal. If somebody out there, if you know Brother Lumala's number, go and text him, let him know that we on Facebook now, so he could join, because he wanted to join, but he wasn't on the list, so he didn't get the black signal. All right, now let's move. So we did 1, which is breathing. Number 2 is water. The next one is a culturally appropriate diet. For those that don't know what that is, Google African Heritage Diet. And if you don't want to do that, we're going to have Sister CeeLo next week doing a cooking demonstration. Listen to me. My tribe is incredible. We're going to be doing a cooking demonstration at the African Village Festival. Y'all got it? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and it's not complicated. It's not hard. We got to understand that food is culture too. Food is part of culture too. And every culture has certain foods that in a sense were developed. Well, let's put it this way. The culture and the food developed to support one another. The culture supported the food by isolating the food and making sure that it's able to survive. And the food cultivated us by allowing us to survive by eating it. Every culture has a food. In Africa, for example, one of the key foods that they had was yams. If you look over here in South America, you had things like chia seeds. It's another one that they had too, very similar to chia seed. You go to Asia, you had rice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and all these are sacred foods, and it would be rituals around the foods. Why? Because these foods made it possible for people to survive when it was eaten in a culturally appropriate fashion. So we got to start living culturally appropriately, as well as eating culturally appropriately. And I ain't saying, family, that you got to give up your pizza. I ain't saying that you got to give up some of the stuff, but you got to start adding certain elements to your diet. Certain elements that was developed for us by our culture to make sure that we are able to survive. Because, family, I'm trying to tell you, culture, you ready to get up? Huh? I think my daughter be like, he talking so damn much. They don't cuss, though. Do y'all?
No.
Last one is movement. Culturally appropriate movement. I threw culturally appropriate in there, but family, you got to get up. We got to move. We got to be active. So if you want to stay healthy, the 4 pillars to health: breathing, proper water, culturally appropriate diet, culturally appropriate movement. All right? Very simple. As a matter of fact, I think Sister Roni does a yoga class. Could somebody post up when she do a yoga class, please? You know what I'm saying? She do a yoga class. Brother Malik is out there teaching yoga. He teaching culturally appropriate movements. See, because this is what we need. We need our people getting involved in things and bringing it back to our culture. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these people done sample from, go over there and cut off that fan in there in the bathroom. All these people done sample our culture, took it and put these fancy, crazy words on it. I'm just saying, take it back. Like we do with the days of the week. A lot of people be like, what do you mean when you say Kuumba? Those out there that speak the language, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Everybody don't need to understand. I don't need everybody to understand. I only need my tribe to understand. Sit up. I only need my tribe to understand. All right, let me make sure that everybody know that the lines are open. Lines are open.
Today's Ujama.
What is it?
Ujama.
Today is Ujama.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all owe me push-ups. Well, y'all ain't got to do push-ups for saying the wrong day, but that's the wrong day. Today is Kuumba.
What?
Yes, today is Kuumba. Where you come with that nonsense?
He thought yesterday was Wednesday.
Yep, now you owe me push-ups. You say? Bria, shouts out to Andre. Shouts out to Bria. Shouts out to Miss Cynthia. Let me make sure that people on get your water though. We about to drink this water up. I'm gonna put on a song so that we can drink the water.
And I'll do my push-ups. You're
gonna get your push-ups out the way. All right, y'all like, why you got her doing push-ups? When we say those of us in Gye-Nyame, go ahead. Those of us in Gye-Nyame, when we are in a cultural situation and we with people that understand the language and we use the days of the week, because the piece is we got to start training ourselves, family. Our minds are our weapons. Our culture, us being able to embrace our culture is the same as us being able to, is matter of fact, is more important than us learning how to wield guns, right? Because when we start learning to yield our culture, when we start learning to throw our culture, right, and use our culture, right, we start taking and conquering mental space, mental territory, right? And when we start doing that, we become stronger and we become more firm in the actions that we take, because all actions are generated in the mind. And if there's any doubt in the mind, you weaken the actions that you take. And what we're trying to do step by step is to culturally start training ourselves so that when we have to take movements to protect our culture, we're doing it without any doubt. You know what I'm saying? In martial arts, one of the things that I learned, when you trying to break a brick, you cannot approach that damn brick with any doubt in your mind that thing is going to shatter when your fist hit it. Because if you do, rather than the brick shattering, you're going to shatter your arm. So what you have to be able to do is convince yourself without any shadow of a doubt that you're going through that brick. That brick is going to yield to you. And it's the same when we go into battle. If I go into battle with any doubts, with any hesitations, I'm going to lose. I got to go in there without any doubt. I got to know that I'm doing the right thing. And by us learning the language and sharing our culture and building on our culture and adding to our culture, because family, I need y'all to understand. And when I'm talking about culture, I'm not just talking about us going back and learning African languages. I'm talking about us embracing, in a sense, where we are, the experiences we have been through right here in America, and use them as cultural weapons, adding to what we already know, adding to the wisdom of our ancestors. I'm waiting on the line. Okay, 614-556-4535. Call in, baby. Don't wait too long.
Again, call in at 6.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know.
556-4535.
It's the weekend. We gonna get the libations in. Call in 614-556-4535. Oh, okay. Who else? Somebody else. Oh, Shock is way. Wait. I see what's going on. Oh, okay. Here we go.
People, you're calling. Somebody's calling.
Yeah, somebody called in, but for some reason my computer shut down. It ain't shut down, but it ain't letting people on.
This call is being recorded.
All right, cool. Go on, kill that echo, man. Kill that echo.
There's an echo.
Feel free to call in, fam. We're gonna have this discussion. We're gonna toast these ancestors as well.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hello?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you echoing. What's going on?
Huh?
Okay, hold on a second. Let me figure this out.
All right, while we wait for him, let me do this commercial real quick. All right, family. For those that don't know, Brother Wakesa will be in town, and this is going to be a life-changing event next weekend, right? On Nia, August the 10th at 7 p.m. Brother Wakesa will be doing a countering the instructional design of racism and anti-blackness. Right? He's going to be having that discussion. That part is free. And I'm telling you right now, family, if you come out to this event, it will change your life. Listen to me. Now, on Kuumba, he will be doing the Blacknificent 7. That session will be $59. And then he got another one for going deeper. Right? Going deeper in the evening. Right? For those people who have already been through the stuff. I'm sending out the flyers on the Black Signal, but I'm asking everybody to like and share the event. Matter of fact, I got to make it an event on Gye-Nyame Journey. I'm going to do that. If somebody out there on Gye-Nyame Journey could do it right now, I greatly appreciate it. Real life here on Gye-Nyame, right? So here we go. This is Aya Educational Institution. It will be at the Millennium Community School, 3500 Refugee Road. He will be there. Next, Nia on August the 10th from 7 to about 9 p.m. Maybe 10, because we got the building, family. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come out. This session will be free, and I'm telling you, when you come, you're going to want to come in the morning. On Saturday morning, oh, God. I got to do my push-ups. All right. On Kuumba morning, next Kuumba, he'll be doing a Blacknificent 7 from 9:30 to 11:30. Okay? On August 11th, it says, learn to turn conflict into a circle of trust, the power of emotional authenticity and healing, and manage your river of touches. Brothers and sisters, those of y'all in relationships, those of y'all that's in organization, those of you that's talking about tribe building, those of you that's talking about nation building, those of this that's talking about warriorship. You have to. Hello? You have to. Hold on. You have to come to this. You have to check this out. And then from 1, when you do lunch on your own, from 1 to 3, he will be doing Family Lore Project, an African-centered writing project. Right now, that'll be from 1 to 3. And that Family Lore Writing Project is where you're going to learn to teach yourself as well as teach your children to write the lore of your family. Putting your legacy down on paper. What you come from. And using that as motivation not only to get yourself into writing, but to get your children into writing. Family, we come from people that scribe was an honored position. Scribe, you couldn't be a priest if you couldn't scribe. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we got to learn to write. Last but not least, the deepening. This is for people who have already experienced the times that he was here before. This will be the advanced application of the Blacknificent 7, storytelling from the inside out and healing from trauma. Real education. It's going down. It will be going down next week, right? Family, make sure you come out. Y'all see children, they do what we do. Look at my hands. Look what they doing, right? They do what we do. All right, so All right, Shaka, it's on you. So what you gonna do? You still there?
My brother, right now I am building so hard. To try to secure our territory in Cleveland. Hold on, what's going on? What's all the
Can you hear it?
It don't sound right.
I'm hearing a
What's
lot.
going on? Are you? It's like 3 or 4. It's like it's looping 3 or 4 times.
Checking, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, shoot. You gonna go?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang up and call right back then because I can barely hear you either.
Okay, cool. Right now what we about to do, we're gonna put on
Some music.
some water drinking music. Now here's one of my favorite tunes. This tune was I was blessed to get this tune by
Rap.
I still don't know the artist, but this is one of the tracks that brother Storm 9000 sent to me, right? Oh, but Shaka back. So go ahead.
Hey, yo, I'm right here. Yeah. Like, so, man, and listen, I had a very, very, very important weekend, and I'm highly understaffed right now in terms of what needs to happen. Jeez Louise, what's going on with the sound, man?
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you got more than one? I mean, what's going on? Are you using your mic?
No, I'm just using my telephone right now. I called the conference line, and it's just a straight telephone call. Okay, wait, let me take you off the speaker. Check it. Can you hear me better now?
No, wait, hold on. Let me hang up and call back.
Thank you. All right.
Oh my goodness. You just hanged up. Time for some music.
The organizer has ended the super conference. Goodbye.
So, Uber?
What's going on?
What's going on? It's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey, family. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. We're gonna try it again.
This is weird.
All right. I don't have the mic plug. All right, cool. So everything on my end is cool. So we gonna. Well, I haven't changed anything on my end. Let's see how this works now. Let's see. Check 1, check 2. Speakers, select.
Check 1, check 2, 1.
Default
Check 1, check 2.
speakers, Covenant, Smart Audio HD. Let's play test sound. Alright. There we go. Alright. So we calling in, family. And don't be shy.
You are
Don't
the
be
first
shy.
participant on the super conference.
This your
Please
show
hold
too.
while we wait for
We
the
don't
others
all
to
have to
join.
agree. As y'all know, we often don't agree on Gye-Nyame Journey. It ain't about us agreeing. It's about us learning. Now, Sister Cynthia, thank you. She put a comedic yoga with Sister Roni. I set tomorrow and next Imani. Don't be trying to get me no push-up, sister. Next Imani at 10 a.m. at Gore Insurance. So it's tomorrow and next week. All right. So tomorrow, the day for tomorrow is 8/5, and next week will be 8/12. Right. So, check that out. And also, Sister Roni got a event coming up in, is it September? I got one going out. Or is it the end of this month? Woman. But we could post that up too.
This call is being recorded.
All right, cool.
556
Try it now.
35.
Try it now.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. That's a lot better.
That's a lot better. All right, so it's a couple of things going on right now, man. And once again, for those who are kind of or brand new into the conversation about these sites that I'm on, especially the tag network, I'm really knee deep in terms of building relationships in an online tribe. That basically, my idea there is that I am Osiris. I am Osiris from the movie Warriors, the one who takes the initiative to have nominated from each tribe their tribal artists, right? And then to be able to collaborate and do a big project. So all of the tribes who are really trying to bring more continuity, on a worldwide level with us as a people in terms of consciousness, in terms of things that we build, in terms of centralizing our resources. This is what's necessary. So on one side, I'm really establishing that infrastructure so that we don't run into this other problem that, on the flip side, what I'm dealing with is trying to secure a territory that is already legally in my name, but is being sought after, and people are trying to steal it from me right now. So the only thing that I can do is get this Jewish lawyer in the mix who is going to secure it, but his retainer is $10,000. And beyond that, because the folks are co-conspiring to try to snatch it from me illegally, piece is that if I come up with this 10 and he does what he's supposed to do, it's a possibility that the other 60 might not even be a conversation. So that's where I'm at with that. So, the ancestors tell me to claim it and not to take no for an answer. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. If it ends me, that's what I'm feeling from the universe, and that's what I know is right. So, really trying to get people in the mix. Just understand that what I'm up against, right now in Cleveland, it feels like I'm all by myself in this thing. A couple of weeks ago, they arsoned the house that me and my son were supposed to move into so that I would walk away from this deal. All right? So these are the types of things that, you hear about, and we sit on our hands and or we just don't move together. I mean, I don't know everything. I don't know anything about real estate law. I don't know a lot about the numbers in the business. What I'm really concerned about is securing my legacy. All right? And securing a legacy that's going to feed our children's children. So with that, this building right here is just a prototype. Once it's successfully built and maintained, then we move from city to city and keep planting seeds by creating more and more of these transgenerational communities, villages. All right? Let's just be blatant about it. When you say village, people move against you because they know that's power. All right? We call it a transgenerational artist community, and, it is what it is. But we're talking about centralizing our people that have a common practice, and, so through the healing arts and whatnot. All right, so we already know this part of the conversation. But getting back to this weekend, on the TAG Network, the administrators just had a live event where they're giving people awards for, being top streamers and things like that. And what I realized is that there is a whole market that has not been tapped into yet. And that market has a lot to do with what I do on the network and how I am really centralizing the artist into one piece. And this is another business move. Now, this is a business move that, on one hand, I know could afford us 20 of these buildings, right? But I need for us to move together and not have to, and I'm not talking about on Facebook and on these networks. I'm talking about having real confidential conversations where when we break, we're actually doing what we need to do to get to the next level. So being able to take notes and articulate and to write these things down, not just into a business plan, but into separate correspondences. Because right now, this is, it's just like real estate. We have to create the product for people to invest into, and we have to get them to believe in the equitable value of it. Well, they see the equitable value. It's just a matter of interfacing. And that's the piece that, a lot gets lost in translation when you're just talking to me, because even on the phone, I know that if you take your ear away for 30 seconds, you're totally lost about what I'm talking about. And that's just the way my mind works. And that's why I appreciate having Hot Tim on the other side, who's able to take mental notes of the staple points and then ask me afterwards, instead of like jumping in and trying to interrupt, because he knows how my mind works. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down right now so that he can go ahead and do his part.
All right, family. So now, so I hear you. So now you got to do the retainer. So you had people try to burn down the property that you got.
Not only they didn't try, they torched. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. Remember I told you about the pastor who said that he would give me $6,200 if I let him use the spot on Sunday?
Right.
Well, this dude, the same dude, turned around and told the the auctioneer, hey, if I give you the 6,200, can you just put the title in my name? And they told me that on the day of the auction. So I kind of pushed them away. The second day, I called him back because I couldn't find my investor. And I said, yo, if you want to do that deal, let's do it right now. He never came. He was, and he pulled out a conversation with me. But by that Monday, when I had the real money to hand off to the auctioneer, we were supposed to meet at 9 in the morning. And I told him, listen, I need until noon because we need to go to the bank and deal with this, and then I'll bring you the check. He said, that's cool. So by the time I got there at noon, the fire department had already been out. At 9 o'clock in the morning, somebody arsoned the property. They didn't call it that. They said it caught fire. All right? But the dude still takes my check. And then he says, oh, by the way, the house got burned up, which is probably a blessing for you anyway. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about paying for the board up or anything like that. The family that still owns it is insured, and they're going to be taken care of, so don't worry about it. All right, so piece is that he just left it at that. The next day, my realtor calls, and he's like, hey, I haven't been in the conversation. What's going on? I told him about the fire. He's like, well, that's why I need to be in the conversation because that's grounds for renegotiation. So he jumps in the mix, and by the time he talks to the dude about renegotiation, that dude is already set on 6,200. So he's like, you know what? I'm not even hearing this. So basically, I'm going to sell it to somebody else. Now, I'm still under contract. So that part is where he made a dumb move. Now, however they justified it, by this Monday, I talked to his wife, the other auctioneer, and she's like, yeah, it's probably the best thing. I mean, you never know what that building entails, and plus they want to demo most of it anyway. They just want to keep the church, and so he's not going to have to deal with, getting the pipes together or anything like that to get it up and running. He's just going to demo it. All right, so the lawyer tells me, okay, well, before I get to that part, so she's trying to get me to believe that there is no contract, right? And then she goes on to say, well, maybe since the new owner wanted to work with you before, then maybe he'll be able to work with you again. And so she calls me back, and she says, well, the only way that he's going to work with you or talk to you even about this property is if you sign a release of contract, which I'm sending to you right now, which she did send, which means that's evidence that it is a contract, and she knows it. And, she's just, and honestly, her whole tone was just like, yo, you're just a stupid nigga. You know what I mean? Just really go ahead and get you some education before you jump into this conversation again. And this is really her attitude towards it. So I'm dealing with it, and this is the way that I'm dealing with it. You know what I mean? At this very moment, I'm soliciting a response from people who are on this side of the conversation. Because if the whole world is against me, and in my 6 degrees, it's impossible for me to draw $10,000 in all my relations. Honestly, I don't deserve to move past go. If that's all my influence is, I don't deserve it. And so I'm gonna let you go.
Now, let me ask this, because we're gonna pour these libations and we're gonna move. But I need to ask this: so the house burned down while it was in contract with you, the house in the city,
right?
But the family that owned it prior to you is able to collect on the insurance money for that building.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you get a cut of that?
No.
Well, if it was in contract.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know real estate law, but I know that this Jewish lawyer, Nick Weiss, is saying, hey, you have the upper hand. Give me $10,000 and I'll secure it for you.
See, now,
you have the upper hand.
All right, so he needs $10,000 so he could because I done dealt with stuff like this, not necessarily like this. Because you got lawyers that come in, you tell them your story, they tell you, well, I could do this, but then you go on and pay them, and they can't do shit. Now, so I'm like, be worried even on that piece right there. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like,
right.
Because it's like, I don't know the law either, but I done dealt with situations where lawyers done told motherfuckers, if you give me a certain amount of money, I can make this problem go away for you. But yet the people that I know that done dealt with that are in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? Or broke right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got.
Well, here's the thing, and the thing is that what makes this so sticky is that there is a criminal offense that I have to file on. All right, and that also. But
you have to prove
is why
you have to prove. Huh? You have to prove that it's a criminal piece, because another question I want to ask is, the arson or the fire happened, but what proof do you have or that you could bring to the table that will get everybody in the court, not us, that might be emotionally invested with you, that you could prove that these other people set the fire?
Okay, so the piece is that the arson unit is already on it. They're investigating the whole nine. The one thing that I didn't do that I need to do is file a formal report. You know what I mean? So that's the piece that by Monday is going to happen, and that I put into the lawyer's hand. He takes care of the rest. So, yeah. So, I mean, and that's what I know. I know that what I'm requesting and what I'm soliciting right now has a little bit more of a risk than it did 2 weeks ago. Because 2 weeks ago it was just a matter of, if I get this money, we secure it and we take care of the vultures, and then we move into the investment part. You know what I mean? Moving to pull the equity out so I can pay the investors. That part is a simple move. That part I do understand. All right? And so the piece is that, right now, the risk is like what you're saying. However, on the flip side of that, the Ohio Bar Association recommends people for specific cases. Usually there's like 10 people. There's a line of 10 different lawyers that you get to choose from. In this particular case, this dude came highly recommended, and there's no other that had been referred to me through the Ohio Bar Association, Legal Aid Society, or any of that. This dude is so when I say that, I'm not saying that to say that he can win. I'm just saying that he has a reputation, and I don't think that he'll take on a case that he's going to lose.
Okay.
He is that real estate. Yeah, he is that real estate lawyer in Cleveland. You know what I mean? And if anybody wants to Google him or whatever, his name is Nick Weiss, Weiss. So, I mean, this is just what I'm dealing with right now. But the fact that they didn't email me the contract. All right. And right now, the lawyer's saying, all right, so it's evident that they have destroyed the contract because you don't have one, but your realtor has a contract with him because he wanted his commissions, and that's why he stayed in the conversation with you, because he was waiting for his commission. All right, so once we get that contract from them,
have you spoken to the realtor?
From the realtor.
The realtor had a contract.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So hold on a second.
Let's do this.
Hold on a second here.
Let's
go
ahead. Wait, hold on. We about to do this toast. We need to do this toast.
Yes, sir.
Because I got people waiting for the toast, but then we can continue the conversation later. Family, make sure that if you are interested in either joining this conversation, you got something else you want to talk about, because it is the weekend. It is the weekend.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Go ahead.
Hold on a second. I got some people on my live that I want to bring into this toast if you have the opportunity. Yo, Real Black Roomie 215. I need you to call in right now, bro, because this is something that you on. This brother is from Philadelphia. He's been in the music industry. When I told him about me being in Philly with Soul Star, he was in the same place that I was at on the same night. So it's unreal, like how people is just meeting up right now. So check this out. Take this number down right now and call it right now. The number is 614-556-4535. We're about to toast to the ancestors. I need you to get on the line. If you got any ancestors before he starts, then I need you to go ahead and get them to him so he can add them to the list, all right? 614-556-4535. Call that number right now.
Oh, be quiet, little girl. All right, family, y'all ready? Grab your glasses. We have finished up our water. Hopefully you have finished up your water. Now, rules for the water, very simple, right? Very simple. Half your weight in ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you would drink.
Black Cloud.
You would.
Peace, guys.
Peace. How you doing?
This is Black Rummy.
Okay. Is it Roomy or Homie?
Rummy, like the poet. Rummy.
Oh, okay, cool. I can dig that. Uh-oh. So, all right. So now we about to do the toast. So
yeah, cool. Wait, I got some ancestors that
you need to add.
I definitely.
Hold on.
You could definitely.
Hold on 1 second. Gina, get up and find me a pen real quick. All right. So now, anybody else on the line that has some ancestors they want to add? By all means, thank you, baby. By all means, type them up on the screen, or if you want to, you can say them now. Oops.
Yeah. SOH McNair.
Hold on.
You got a new one? That's his old one.
Yeah, excuse me. Get her for a second, Sasha. My daughters like to join in on the toast. Let me put Black Roomy on here. Go ahead.
SOH McNair.
Wait, say that again.
Ethel.
Ethel.
SOH McNair.
H. McNair. MC.
And also NAIR. McNair.
Okay. And also who?
And also I would like to add Lois Fernandez on there. She's a good sister here in Philadelphia that has recently passed last year. She is the reason we have what's called the Adunde Festival here in Philadelphia.
Okay.
One of the largest African festivals, street festivals in the country. So I definitely had to toast to her.
I got Ethel H. McNair and Lois Fernandez.
Fernandez, yep.
All right, cool. So we about to start our toast. All right, you got come on, baby. Come on up here. You got my stuff?
Yep.
All right, here. Come on. Come on. First, call on the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We call that great power, that great source, that first source. We call, we got another ancestors. Hold on, let me put that down. We got Jacqueline Broadus from Andre. Am I pronouncing that right, brother? Is it Andre?
Did you say Andre Broadus?
No. Well, the name is Jacqueline Broadus, but it's A.
Jackie Broadus. Jackie Broadus passed away.
Well, I don't know. I don't know who this brother is. So his name is Andre Mende. ANDRH. Brother Andre.
Wait, time out. Hot Tim, you kind of spooking me a little bit. All right, because you know who Andre Broadus is, right?
No, but his name is Mende. I don't know who who is Andre Broadus.
DJ Superman. He been in your house before, man.
Well, this might be him.
No. Andre Broadus is DJ Superman. He knows you from back in the day. His uncle is Rosan Roland Kurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Jackie Broadus is very instrumental in the grassroots movements that was happening over in the Windsor Terrace when I lived there.
What is
my man Barbara Shaka? Yeah.
This is her. This is her.
See.
So she did.
You say what?
This is her. This is. He said same person. So this is him. He said Jacqueline Broadus has passed away.
Who gave you her name?
Andre Mende.
Who gave you her name?
The brother by the name of Andre Mende. He said it's his mother.
That's your mother. Bruh, do you know me? This is Shaka from Windsor Terrace. If that was your mother, hold on. I know her son. Bruh.
This is a mystery.
That you? I used to live at 1203 Windsor, right across the street from the Lula Pearl Douglas Recreation Center. Right across from over there where Buster Douglas's mom center is at.
I think this is him. So, yeah.
Yeah.
He said,
all right.
He said same.
All right.
He wrote same person. So here we go. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We call that group. We call that first ancestor into the room, and we lift up our glass and we say,
Ashe!
From there, we move to the stars of the show. Even though we do the conversating and do the talking, we want to salute those upon whose shoulders we stand on right now. Those individuals who had a major impact in our lives. We're going to lift up our glass and we're going to salute them. I got a very, very long list, family. And as we toast our ancestors together, we come closer. As we toast our ancestors, we become more powerful. As we toast our ancestors and celebrate our history and celebrate the foundation upon which we stand, we become more powerful and able to be more effective in the moment. So I'm going to start off with this list. Here we go. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia and William Walter, Chris and Fanny Gaston, Aunt Nina, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Junior Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvara Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, Nomo X, Pat Mile, Ra, Malika Fakua, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxter Brothers, Ms. Zeta Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rindelman. Hold on for a second. I'm going to mute the mics for a second so that we can go. Derek Rindelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Dane Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Agosta Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worrells, James Farmer, Marie Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinaire, Elder Imhotep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank and Russelyn Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. Moving to the pretty book. Let's go. We got DeFridas Hearns, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling. Calvin Spratling. Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Zuri Carter, My fault. Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley. Brother Shaka. Andre said hit him up. His name is Andre Mende. ANDRH, capital MENDA. You can find him on Facebook. Y'all might be friends already. Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parson, Jason Cathy, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Void Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, leave that alone, Sasha, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Deion Scott, Erica Armstrong, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker. Girl, how you gonna pull a fat flower out of my ancestors' book and tear it up? God Almighty. Put it back on the book. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey family. Put it down. Put it down. Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albus Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Rome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joel Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn, where am I at? Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey and Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford Jr., Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNear, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus. We lift up our glasses and we salute our family. We salute those upon whose shoulders we stand upon. We salute those who brought us ice cream when we was hot. We salute those who gave us water when we was thirsty. We salute those who gave us food when we was hungry. We salute those upon whose shoulders we stand. And we say, Ashe. All right. Let me unmute the mics real quick. We move from there, family. We move to the present moment. Right now, we are in the ever-present now. And today we are on Kuumba. And for those that don't speak the language, Kuumba is the day of creativity. We in Gye-Nyame Journey have decided that we are going to conquer the world like everybody else. So the first thing we have conquered, we conquered our time. So what we do, we went and we changed the days of the week. So right now, today is Kuumba. Great Kuumba to you. Today is the day of creativity. The demonic principle of the day is order. The color is orange. The hermetic law that affects the day is cause and effect, or at least the one you need to study.
Diamond Queen.
The male name today.
I can't hear you, Baba.
The male is Kwame. The female name is Ama. All right. For today, for the Emotional Emancipation Circle, African Center Cultural Virtue and Value System, today in Wolof, the principle of the day is Jub or Jup. Good character, just and honest, righteous.
To the just.
Akan ethics, strong character, and traditional Yoruba. We got Oju Inu. All right. So, we are in the present moment. Let me go and play my little clip.
Come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going to get this.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
We salute in the moment because there is no tomorrow. There was no yesterday. There's only now. We have always been in the ever-present now, and we will utilize the power to lay the foundation so that our children will have something firm to stand upon rather than dust. We're going to build up. We're going to respect the dust that some of our ancestors left us, and we're going to take care of it. But we're going to build on that. We're going to build a mighty foundation so that our children will have a little bit more, if not a lot more than us. So we lift up our glass to this present moment. We say Ashe. From there, stop that. Don't waste that. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Next, we lift up our glass. We toast our children, our children's children on to infinity because we toasting them in advance, and we say Ashe. From there,
Ashe.
we salute all of our relations, and we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, this is what we do. That personal libation, that personal toast, that selfish toast. I'm going to lift up the glass for you. Right, family? Lift up your glass and toast yourself. Now, when I say toast yourself, I mean, what is it that you need? We called the ancestors here. We called the Creator here. And those of us that truly believe this and know that this is real, we know that they're here. So if they are here, what is it that you need? Lift up your glass. Let them know. And we say, Ashe. Last but not least, family, I toast the most powerful being in the room. And you know who that is. That's you. And that's you. And that's you out there. I toast each and every last one of y'all because y'all are the most powerful being for taking the time to join us. So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. Ashe. We wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right, go ahead, family. Conversation can commence. We done did the libations. Shots out to the Creator and the ancestors. All right, let's get it. Now,
you know, it's funny because I'm actually on my way to what's called the Mayat Festival. One of the largest, one of the festivals in Philadelphia. It's happening right now as we speak.
Yeah, it is the Kemetic New Year. So in a lot of places, the Kemetic New Year is being celebrated. So all over the Kemetic New Year is being celebrated. So actually we on our way to a place. We on our way to warrior training, and that's going to be one of the focuses of some of the conversation. Actually, we got to do some planning because we got a busy month. And in fact, I'm thinking that we as a community might need to set up another camping trip. We got some more camping trips coming up, but that's going to be more school focused. But I'm thinking we might need to set up a few camping trips so that we can have, so that we could build up that community piece going into the Kwanzaa season, because Kwanzaa season is creeping up on us rapidly. So family,
but I say I'm on my way out. Brother Baba, Baba Shaka, I'm gonna be on your live in just like 5 more minutes. Okay. All right, I'll be on there. So I'm going to hang up here. Brothers, I wish you all well. Happy Kemetic New Year. Ashe. And peace and blessings.
Peace.
Peace. What's up?
So, family lines are open. we are open to discuss what it is that you want to talk about. If not, me and my girls going to get ready for the day because I'm going to put on another one of my Daily Toaster shirts. Man, I finally got some shirts. Man, and we going out today, right? So we got the warrior training. I got to drop the girls off because I can't have them around because they, Lord have mercy. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey.
Where you going up with all?
You know where you going. You going to your grandmama's house. You know what I'm saying, Graham? Send some shots out to your grandma. Go ahead, Brother Shaka.
I go. All right. So, what the where we're at right now, man? I need someone. I need someone from our tribe to step into this campaign and help me raise this campaign up. Because what I'm trying to do by Monday is put a proposal in the administrators of a particular site to be able to work a thematic compilation of all tribes. All right, and the piece is that where it's at right now, I can only say so much before I go into the full stream dynamics. But the piece is that on a global level, I will be setting up to nominate one person or one artist from each tribe to be able to collaborate, write for, or produce for that's going on the same project that is meant for corporate placement. All right, so the whole idea is that I take these individuals and walk them through with baby steps to the point of them receiving a check for their music. And from that point on, we start a tour, the Symbiotic Cypher, that never ends. It will never end. As long as these tribes are idle, and what I'm doing is planting a seed so that they actually have economic life, because there's a lot of tribes out there that don't necessarily have economic life. All right, so bringing them into that level, it lends the ear of all of our resources on a worldwide scope, and we'll never have to worry about this thing again. We'll never have to worry about Shaka needs $10,000. But why? You know what I mean? Shaka needs bam, 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 or whoever. The piece is that through loyalty, honor, and sacrifice.
Daddy.
Sacrifice is what's being solicited right now. You understand? So if it's a sacrifice, if it's a sacrament of time and diligence to be able to help me align this stuff so that it can work out, I'm asking with the life of me, because I'm saying that none of us are promised tomorrow. I got the queen on my live right now. Yo, you can call that number and be on and hear everybody else's voice clear, Tropical Queen. But the piece is that, this is what's necessary right now. I need somebody who is a writer by trade to be able to take my ideas and take my drafts and put them into a comprehensive financial plan, to put them into a comprehensive proposal so that by Monday we can start this conversation and move accordingly. Because what I'm saying to you is that, this is already a multi-million-dollar company who really, on the strength of what I do, has not even touched that level of royalty yet. And so I'm saying that we need to show and prove that it can happen, and it will happen. And, this stuff is going on right now. The administrators are mingling with the people who are on this site, you understand, to get new ideas. And I'm saying that now that they're soliciting, we need to show up and with a protocol. You understand? Because if I just show up as a member and I say, well, this is who I am and this is what I do, and they go and Google it, that's one thing. But if I show up with tribe and there's members by members by members that saying, this is vital and we're dependent on it for us, then at the end of the day, we can't be refused. So who's coming with me is the question.
All right, now be a little bit clear. Coming with you, what do you mean? I mean, you need.
What I need right now, look, at 5 o'clock today, I want to have a conference call on this line to be able to break down this campaign and the dynamics of the vision so that by Monday, whoever is stepping in to help me, what I'll do, I'll email my entire business plan so that we can cut and paste the pieces that are vital to this particular component. But understand this, the reason I can't just send a whole business plan to them is because a lot of that ain't pertinent to the business at hand. This is a component of it, and understand that every business plan in the world is a living document because it's ever-changing. It's ever-changing because the relationships are ever-changing, and the way that we have to communicate and correspond to this letter is the same. We have to be like water. So I need that person who, on paper, can make this movement fluid, and by Monday be able to produce just a small proposal based out of what I've already written, making that relevant to this small part, which is the campaign that I want to propose to this business.
All right. So y'all heard it. Anybody calling in? Anybody else calling in? All right. So family, now remember, because now I'm working on some other T-shirts. So now the next campaign. Right now. Well, let me let you know what I'm drinking. We got some Ambrosia Brewing. Two of the gallons already gone.
Oh, by the way.
Go ahead.
By the way, my Red June, I got some, because I know Joe Berry really, really likes the mature stuff. I got some Red June that is going through a second ferment right now. Okay? And, like I told you, I didn't already told you, Hatim, my secret for getting the yield rich or whatnot. But I got some that I'm saving to bring to y'all. So I'm going to have the real mature stuff, and then I'm going to have the stuff that I had before. But the real mature is just for the select group. So I imagine I'm going to have about 2 gallons of that, and I'm putting it into the 22-ounce joint. So, I felt like I needed to say that because right now we just need, if you want that, then I need a pre-order from you so I know not to sell it here in Cleveland. Or to use it here in Cleveland.
Oh, you know what? Miss Johnson, that is brilliant. She said folk tales or proverbs T-shirts, and I was honestly thinking about that. But what I need an artist that could sit down and could. Ooh.
Yo, I got it. Tropical Queen is a graphics artist, and she's going to be in the meeting. She's going to be in the call with me later on. So she's one of the main people who's working with me from inside of the site to be able to do this. So you know what I need? I need one of y'all to volunteer. One of y'all who this ain't gonna affect their marriage. I need for one of y'all to sign up on Tag and to be a part of my tribe on Tag.
All right.
That way we can move better.
All right, cool. So now, because I was thinking about that because we could, but what I have to do is do a vote and decide on which proverb would be the most effective. Or we could put a whole line of them out. We could put a whole line of them out, man, because it's like, because I'm sitting up here like, because I was seriously thinking about that. The folk tales for grown folks, because that's actually the most popular. That's actually the most popular show that we have now. The Ambrosia, I got about 7. Well, it's gonna be about 6 gallons coming out. 2 of them already gone, right? So now, and I already know I'm gonna have to get some stuff together for the elders. What's your tagged information? Somebody asked it about tagged. I don't know what tagged is, but somebody said, "What's your tagged information?" I think they're talking to you, Shaka. Is that tagged? Is that yours?
Right. Yeah, he said it's what tagged me.
I mean, is Tag one of the sites that you on?
Say that one more time, Hatim.
Somebody asking about some tagged information.
Yes, what about it?
They said, what's your tagged information? They're asking, what's your tagged information?
My tagged information, I am Baba Shaka.
Let's do it.
I am Baba Shaka on Tag.
All right, he said he's Baba Shaka on Tag. So I don't even know what that is. So
well, that's my username.
I mean, but I don't know what Tag is.
Right now, if you are on Tag and you go under the trenders list, you will find my profile picture and it'll say Baba Shaka. When you tap on that, you'll go right into my video where I'm on live right now, and you can talk to us, and I'll be able to navigate you to different live sites where my people are at, and we go from room to room, and and we establish the alliances that we need.
So,
all right,
I'm working on, and also another T-shirt I'm gonna be doing is one that's based on the 224 self-help process. So that'll be coming out soon. But then also, me and Sister Navita is gonna be working on some T-shirts, and we're gonna have some nice stuff coming out, family. So listen. So not only are we going to do the T-shirts, not only are we doing the drink, not only are we doing the self-mastery piece, not only are we doing the warrior training, not only are we doing camping trips, not only are we doing farms, not only are we doing education, God damn it, I don't know what else we could be doing, family. Listen, with all of the hard times that are going and all of the negative publicity that's out there, family, we are doing it here, right? And people have to understand that, family. Listen, we are doing it here. We're getting work done. Now, a lot of times it's scattered, but family, like I said, with the 5 parts of being, because this is going to be one of the shows. This is going to be one of the shows too, where we talk about the 5 parts of being, right? Where the 5 parts of being are like this hand, like my hand. We got the intuition. We got the mental, we got the emotional, we got the spiritual, and we got the physical that come together like a fist. And when we all bring it all together and focus, we could take that fist and we could knock down anything that we want, or we could grab and take what we want. Right now, we got the emotion doing one thing. The emotion is running around doing one thing. We got the intuition doing something else. We got the physical, and the whole hand is out of motion. But now, all I'm saying is, family, here, if not, we start here. We start where we are. We bring it in and we focus it so that we can knock down whatever it is we want. Because, family, we doing it here. We're doing it in a big way. I don't know. My sister trying to call me. I don't know why my sister trying to call me, but that's my sister. That's what she do. If you're a sister, shouts out to you. We all got them. So, family, I want to thank everybody that took the time to join us for the toast. If you don't have any questions or comments, I'll make myself available for that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be on the black signal, this is basically where you get a text to let you know what's going on. If you text me, hashtag G&J, I will put you on the major list. This is my daily toaster list. You could just text in hashtag daily toaster, right? What's on the shirt? You text me that, I will put you on the major list. But be aware, because you got to be a trooper. Because if you don't believe me, ask Miss Cynthia Johnson, ask CeeLo, ask Brother Shaka, who else on here? Ask Miss Cynthia Johnson. Listen, those texts be coming at 5 o'clock in the morning, because we don't play with the Daily Toaster, right? And you're going to get all the information for the village. But then you also can say, look, I just want information about culturally appropriate events. I want information about the warrior training. You can let me know what you want information about, because we're trying to build up a list where we could go on and text people. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Real life here, Gye-Nyame, family. Real life. You know what I'm saying? Good God Almighty. Why? Didn't I ask you to fold the covers up? There you go. There you go. Real life here, Gye-Nyame journey, family. You know what I'm saying? But now, for those that are interested, we will be having warrior training today. The Emotional Emancipation Circle will be popping off at about 3 p.m. Free, come on out.
So if you're in Columbus and you want to go to the warrior training and start getting into the mix with the tribe, warrior training is today at 3 o'clock.
Well, you come at 2. You know what I'm saying? And those of you that know, we need to meet. Family, we need to meet. So those of you that are already contacted, I'm just sending out the reminder. So, come on out, family. We're going to build. I got to get ready to get up out of here. And it take a while, because I got to get these girls together, because they don't know how to fold covers. No. Y'all, they do the ghetto fold. It ain't even a ghetto fold. It's, where they start off good and then all of a sudden they lump it up. Look, is that?
And it's like blanket origami.
Right, there you go. Yeah, look at that. Do that again.
Yes.
All right, family. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. The Black Signal, if you want to get on, 614-300-1875. Right? Hit us up. That's a text number. Text, and we communicate by text because people don't check emails no more. Hell, people sometimes don't even answer the phone. But they be on them texts. All right, so family, was been beautiful. Y'all got me sweating. Y'all done messed up the Old Faithful. This the Old Faithful Daily Toaster shirt, right? But I'm about to go put on my shorts, get ready for this training that's going to be going down
today.
Hey,
I'm going to tell you something, man. I was at the thrift store yesterday,
and
they had this at the bottom. It looked like a wine glass, but then instead of like turning into a circle, it just reduced up to the top, and it's a whole liter glass. But the reason I didn't buy it is because on one side it was like a syrup pourer. So the glass, came to a point, and it wasn't all the way round. Around there is like a pourer of some sort. So I was like, man, yeah, this is beautiful, but this ain't the one. Yeah. I gotta step up in a different way, man.
So you had to throw your other one away.
Don't worry.
You had to throw your other one away? You had to throw the other one away?
No, it's still sitting here, man. I was wondering if I could like encase it in some type of like not like polyurethane, but like a clear coat that'll keep it safe from breaking. It's still all in one piece though.
They got
those cracks like that.
They got those that stuff that come on a commercial, but you won't be able to see through. But they got that sealant that you could put on, that they put on the bottom of they put a screen on the bottom of a boat and put this coat over it.
No. This all it needs is the right type of epoxy. It's a clear epoxy that you can dip it in and let it dry, and it's clear just like glass. Only, So it's an epoxy. It's more like I said, it's more like polyurethane than it is glass.
All right. So, family, I want to thank y'all for coming out. I need to remind you that you are now amongst the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This has been a Daily Toast. It has been a Heart of a Simba production.